In 1955, a passenger plane took off from New York, heading toward Miami. Everything seemed completely normal. Passengers were seated, the crew was doing their job, and no one had any idea that this flight would soon become one of the greatest mysteries in history. The aircraft, known as Flight 914, suddenly disappeared from radar, without any warning and without sending a single distress signal. Air traffic control was left in shock. Search operations began immediately. Helicopters scanned the skies. Rescue teams searched the ocean. But no trace of the plane was ever found. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Eventually, the flight was officially declared lost, and the world moved on, believing it was just another tragic accident. But what happened next was something no one could explain. 37 years later, in 1992, an unidentified aircraft suddenly appeared on radar. At first, no one paid much attention. But as the object got closer, the tension inside the control room began to rise. And then came the most shocking discovery. The aircraft was identified as Flight 914, the same flight that had disappeared 37 years ago. Emergency alerts were triggered, and within moments, the plane was cleared to land. As it touched the runway, everyone watched in complete disbelief. But the real shock came when the doors opened. The passengers stepped out, looking confused, unaware of what had happened, because to them only a few hours had passed. But to the rest of the world, it had been 37 years. Even more disturbing, none of the passengers had aged. Their faces, their clothes, everything was exactly the same, as if time had completely stopped for them. Soon after the incident, it is said that government authorities took control of the situation. All records, all reports were suddenly classified, and slowly, the story began to disappear from public view. So what really happened to Flight 914? Was it a case of time travel? Or something far more secret, hidden from the world? To this day, no one knows the truth.